My life before Christ was pretty much a lost person chasing women, getting drunk, and pretty much trying to find my own through my own means and methods. At that time, like, I knew who Jesus was, as in, like, I knew his name, I knew of like the stuff he'd done, like, but it was still I still had the idea that he was like a biblical story, and if he really wanted me, he'd come to me. And I pretty much didn't follow nothing at that time. So if the impulse came, like, I went with the impulse. One night, um, actually January 28th, 2000, it would have been 2012. I got I drunk way too much, as in, like, just pounding back high proof stuff in like a short amount of time, like 45 minutes. I had like almost 2.5 bottles gone. So I then I went out that night and consumed more alcohol. And when I came back, it was this I was like in like unresponsive states, snapping in and out of like consciousness, and just pretty much throwing up everywhere. And it was just one of them nights where, like, I didn't know, like, I could hear my own heartbeat instead of feel it, and it was just weird to me. And as one of the things, you had, like, I guess, coming to Jesus moment where, like, you're just like, all right, I'll do anything at this point in time to let you know that I won't do this anymore if you get me from this place I'm at now. But even after that, it was just um, I still didn't follow through with what I had promised. The coming to Jesus part would have been like when I met Chris, and uh, and we just had that first connection off of basketball. Like, it wasn't really a big Jesus thing. It was just like, oh, we played basketball, and then Jesus kind of came in later, and like just then getting to talk to you and get to understand like, ways that you can still be a Christian even though you don't have to like look the part, I guess. And that's what then slowly meeting up with you on like Tuesdays and Thursdays, or having free time, then having the Bible studies that you had, like, it slowly, like, I guess, what's the word I'm looking here, stoked my fires again to like go after Christ, because I seen transition and changes just in that small moment of like actually trying to read and me being thirsty for like the word itself. I was able to, like, my curiosity was just sparked again. My life looks more like a life that I'm happy to live now. It's more, I feel like I have control in the sense of, if something comes up, I'm not, like, if my impulse is real strong for it, I'm able to control that impulse. So, like, slowing down on drinking, like, I'll still drink occasionally, but it's not to the point of drunkenness. Like, I have a cutoff limit, and I keep that cutoff limit. Um, I'm not like a womanizer anymore. I don't see them as an object of like lust or like this beauty. It's just they're actually humans, and they have opinions, and um, that they too don't, like, they have feelings, and I take that into consideration. Um, I'm much more happier. Like, even though I know there might be a negative, like, I'll get nervous and be negative. Like, I found like new ways to cope, which is pretty much immersing myself in like reading, and that's pretty much how my life looks afterwards. My name is Elliott Anderson III, and Jesus saved me.